Hi guys, Natasha with A Day with Ethel vlog. You guys know I love suspenseful romance. You should also know that I truly, absolutely, wholeheartedly love when it's a suspenseful romance that you don't know what's going to happen. There's so many twists and turns and you don't know what the ending's going to happen, and then the ending happens and then you find out there's another book coming out. This story is one of those stories that it's The Truth About Lies by Martinez. It is probably going to be a top read this year just because it is one of those stories of healing. It's a story of how the ultimately people that have had the wrong in their life finally get the best that they can. Excuse me. So this is Cora and Pen's story. Years earlier, Penn watched tragically as his wife is murdered while he's on the phone with her. And he's now, years later, now he's out to get. He's going to find his life again. He just doesn't know how he's going to find his life again. So him and his brother kind of go on this journey of he's going to help his brother, but they end up having to work at not a hostile, but a place where Cora, who's this strong, independent woman, is trying to save these women from the streets. And the only thing she knows how to do that is be the kind of the mom. And one would say she's a whore, but she's not. She was kind of thrown in the life, and then she knows what these young women are going through, and she would do anything and everything for them. She'd especially do anything and everything for Rivers and Savannah. And I think that's why this is one of those emotional, heartwarming, and as I'm sitting here trying to get the words to you guys, because you don't know what's going to happen. Cora and Penn, Penn has his past and he's keeping it to his secret, and he's keeping it kind of in his self. But then finally he ultimately tells Cora. And so when Cora reveals her past, her husband was tragically murdered too, and he protected her. And so these guys have a connection that they lost the love. But did they lose their one and only love? Did these two actually are there together to heal each other and maybe find love again? And Cora is a fighter. Oh my gosh, this woman, she is so strong, and she's not afraid to go up to these drug people and to these evil Johns, is what I would call them, to fight for what's right, and to get these people right where they need to be. And this is one of those stories that you get to see, they struggle, but ultimately they don't think that they're struggling because they're there for another day. And that's what I love about Penn and Cora's story, is that Penn is fighting his demons, but so is Cora. And then they ultimately end up fighting them together, and it becomes this beautiful romance. But then some things happen and some strings are pulled and people get involved, and the book ends. And that's what I like about it. And I'm not going to give you all of the spoilers about it because I want you to go and feel Penn's anguish as he's trying to get over Lisa and see if this is, these feelings he has for Cora are right. And then Cora, to getting over Nick, but ultimately being the mom that takes care of all the women in this building, the first floor girls, the second floor girls, and ultimately the third floor girls, to get them on the right path. But she's also going to protect these two young, innocent children so that they do not get into the same business that she's trying to save these other women. And so that's what's it's interesting to see how this all panned out. And as I was reading it, I had to take a lot of deep breaths because it was so suspenseful and it was beautiful, and I cried and I laughed. And then my heart broke, and I cannot wait for September 13th for book 2. So guys, get this. This is The Truth About Lies. And every once in a while, it's okay to give a little white lie. And you'll understand that when you read the story. It's by Martinez. It's in the links. It will be one of my top reads this year. Talk to you guys later.